Hi everybody, welcome to another video about manuals. Today I'm going to walk you through the beginnings of a manual and how to get started if you want a manual on your skateboard. Manuals are great for us older skaters. It's pretty low risk and it's something you can always improve on and always try to get a little farther or a little longer. So let's start out with foot placement. My front foot goes right on the bolts and I turn my toes forward a little bit. My back foot, I like to put it right where the inside of my foot is touching the pocket on the tail, not too far on the tail and not right over the pocket, but kind of in that middle zone. To get started, I like to do a stationary manual. I like to try to just balance on my back wheels. So start out by putting most of your weight on your back foot and then slowly lift your front wheels and see if you can hold that position. But when I say hold that position, you're really moving your weight back and forth over the balance point a lot. It's a very active thing. It's not very stationary at all. That's probably a bad term. So I'm constantly adjusting my weight forward and backward to try to keep it so that the front wheels don't touch and the tail doesn't touch. I use my feet and my hips and my arms a lot going forward and backward with my weight. All right, when stationary is feeling a little bit more normal, then let's start rolling our manuals. My advice is to start slow. I found that I like to push off of something because when I do that, I can set my feet exactly where I want them on the board in the perfect position so that I'm actually set up to do somewhat of a decent manual. I just find that going slow, pushing off a wall gives me a little more control. I also found that I can push and go the opposite direction and work on my manuals going the other way, which is a really good challenge. So then it's time to try the manuals rolling, and I sped this up just to show that I am not the master of manuals by any means. It takes me a good number of tries to get that balance point and be able to hold it and shift my weight back and forth. On this session, I was trying to roll over the crack in the edge of my garage, and it took a good number of tries. So just keep going after it. Don't give up. Eventually, it'll get a little bit better and a little bit better, and before you know it, you'll be manualing. And one last tip about rolling, it's that initial lift up of the front wheels that's really a key. So lift those wheels just enough, but not to go all the way back to your tail. Keep shifting that weight back and forth so that you can keep that middle point. And the last tip is to not get pigeonholed into doing one manual. You never know which one you might like. I never thought I would like nose manuals, but then as soon as I started trying them, I discovered that I really liked them. So try manuals in different directions in different positions. So let me know in the comments if there's any questions or other ideas about manuals, and I'll see you next time.